What if everything you thought you knew about our place in the universe is about to change? Today, August 23, 2025, we may be closer than ever to answering the age-old question, are we alone? And artificial intelligence has sifted through mountains of cosmic data and flagged something extraordinary, a pattern so unusual, so seemingly artificial, it defies our understanding of natural phenomena. This is no longer science fiction, it's a potential turning point for humanity, a moment that could redefine our future and our identity as a species. The implications are staggering, touching every facet of our lives. The AI's finding isn't proof, but it's a tantalizing clue we must pursue with all our might. The journey to understand this signal has just begun. For decades, SETI has searched for anything that whispers, "We are here." But the universe is vast and noisy. Our senses are limited. This is where AI becomes our greatest ally. We stand at a precipice, looking into a future suddenly larger and more mysterious than we ever imagined. The age of AI-driven discovery is here, and it may have just given us our first glimpse of our cosmic neighbors. Our fascination with the stars is as old as humanity itself. Ancient civilizations built monuments aligned with celestial bodies, weaving stories into the constellations. Over centuries, curiosity evolved from mythology to mathematics, from astrology to astronomy. Galileo's telescope shattered the Earth-centric view, showing us we're a small part of a much larger system. The 20th century supercharged our search radio astronomy, gave us new ears, and Project Ozma marked the first systematic attempt to detect interstellar signals. While early efforts found nothing, they ignited a global scientific endeavor and inspired the famous Drake equation. The WOW signal in 1977, a powerful narrowband signal, remains one of science's most enduring mysteries. These fleeting moments fuel our determination, reminding us that even in the vast silence, a message could be waiting. Our methods have grown sophisticated. Massive radio arrays and space telescopes like Kepler and TESS have revealed that planets are common, many in the Goldilocks zone. This discovery turned the search for life from a fringe idea into mainstream science. Now, we stand ready for the next great leap. As our instruments grew more powerful, they created a new problem, a data deluge. Modern telescopes generate petabytes of information, far too much for humans to analyze alone. We needed a new kind of scientist artificial intelligence. The rise of AI in astronomy is a paradigm shift. Initially used for simple tasks, AI now hunts for anomalies, patterns that don't fit known phenomena. The AI becomes a digital bloodhound, flagging the strange and unexplained for human review. Applying AI to SETI was a natural evolution. Projects like Breakthrough Listen used machine learning to reanalyze old data, finding signals humans missed. While some were false alarms, the proof of concept was clear. AI could find needles in the cosmic haystack. The latest breakthrough comes from the Cosmic Anomaly Search Heuristic, or CASH, launched in 2024 to reanalyze Kepler's archives. Its goal to find techno-signatures, evidence of technology, not just radio signals. The AI was trained to think outside the box to find the truly weird, and it seems to have succeeded beyond our wildest dreams. The age of the silicon scientist has arrived. On August 19, 2025, the bombshell dropped. The CASH project announced their AI had flagged a star system 1,500 light-years away in Cygnus, an ordinary star with an extraordinary light curve. The AI identified deep, irregular, aperiodic dips in the star's light, suggesting something large and complex was periodically blocking it. These dips were jagged with varying depths, some blocking up to 20% of the star's light. For comparison, Jupiter would only block about 1%. The data suggests a massive swarm of objects in a tight, complex formation. The AI analyzed the pattern, not a uniform cloud of dust, but large, solid, opaque structures. The transits showed a complex, nested rhythm, organized chaos difficult to explain naturally. It's as if we're seeing the shadows of a vast construction project or a massive fleet moving in coordinated orbits. The team, led by Dr. Evelyn Reed, spent months testing natural explanations: comets, debris disks, planetary breakups. The AI gave every natural explanation a probability of less than 0.01%. The data stubbornly points toward a collection of large, artificially shaped objects. This is the core of the discovery. High statistical confidence that this is not a product of nature.
For astronomy enthusiasts, this story sounds familiar. The star is KIC 8462852, Tabby star, famous for its bizarre dimming, first noticed in 2015. The leading natural explanation was a massive swarm of comets, but it never fit all the data. No excess infrared radiation was detected, and the star's long-term dimming remained unexplained. The alien megastructure hypothesis proposed by Jason Wright suggested a Dyson Swarm, but lacked evidence. Now, the Cache AI has uncovered subtle, underlying patterns invisible to previous analysis, breathing new life into this cosmic mystery.
If we rule out natural phenomena, we enter the realm of astroengineering. The most plausible concept, a Dyson Swarm, a constellation of orbiting habitats and solar collectors, not a solid shell. A Type 2 civilization on the Kardashev scale would need its star's full energy output. The light curve from Tabby's star, as interpreted by the AI, matches a developing Dyson Swarm, irregular dips from countless collectors in various orbits. We might be witnessing a civilization actively building its greatest project. Why build such a thing? Energy. A Dyson Swarm is the logical step for a growing technological society. Finding evidence of one would mean we've found not just intelligence but highly advanced starfaring intelligence. Of course, this is still a hypothesis. Other exotic explanations exist, from massive computers to celestial monuments. The key takeaway, the structure implied by the data is vast, complex, and doesn't look natural. The AI's analysis forces us to seriously consider the possibility of advanced engineering. The universe may be showing us what's possible, and we're finally able to see it. The confirmation of an alien megastructure would be a societal earthquake. The discovery would transcend borders and ideologies, uniting humanity in a way nothing else could. We might see new global cooperation, with nations pooling resources to study the phenomenon. Economically, entire industries could be revolutionized by the promise of xenotechnology. Socially and philosophically, the impact would be profound. Religions, beliefs, and cultures would be forced to adapt. Some would react with fear, others with hope. The question, "Are we alone?" would be replaced by new, complex questions. Are they friendly? What can we learn? Are we safe? The existence of a Dyson Swarm would be proof that long-term survival on a galactic scale is possible, and a challenge for humanity to mature. The scientific community has responded with cautious excitement and rigorous skepticism. Dr. Seth Shostak of the SETI Institute calls the AI-driven search for physical artifacts a game-changer. The data from Tabby's star has always been puzzling, but the AI's statistical analysis makes the techno-signature hypothesis more compelling than ever. Dr. Jill Tarter emphasizes the need for independent verification. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The AI points us where to look, but now the real work begins, observing the star with every instrument available. The team behind the discovery, led by Dr. Evelyn Reed, is planning next steps, including emergency observation time on the James Webb Space Telescope. If Webb detects no thermal signature from dust, the case for an artificial structure grows stronger. The worldwide astronomical community is mobilizing, a sign of how seriously this is being taken. The consensus? This is the most promising lead in the history of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The focus has shifted from listening for signals to actively looking for engineering. Physicist Avi Loeb calls the finding a vindication of the search for techno-signatures. Whether Tabby's star is home to a Type 2 civilization or a new natural phenomenon, AI has opened a new door in our cosmic exploration. The universe just got a lot more interesting. We are living in a remarkable time. The convergence of big data, powerful telescopes, and AI has created a new scientific revolution. The anomaly at Tabby's star, highlighted by AI, is a signpost pointing us toward a future where we may confront the reality that we are not alone. The journey ahead will be long and challenging, requiring patience, collaboration, and commitment to science. But the very act of searching changes us, expanding our perspective and fueling innovation. This story is not just about a distant star, it's about us, our curiosity, and our desire to understand our place in the universe. Whatever the answer, we've been given a profound gift, a reminder that the universe is stranger and more wonderful than we can imagine. There are mysteries that will challenge us for generations. The stars are speaking in a new language, the language of data. And with AI, we're finally beginning to listen. The universe is waiting, let's keep exploring.